So this is a pretty cool bike, but unfortunately it's a little bit poorly. So the engine is seized up, and yeah, I've had a little look. The spark plug seized in as well, so it's going to take a little bit of work. I mean, obviously that will come out. It's just not something I'm gonna spend any time doing. It's just not kind of worth it for me, if you understand. So it was stuck in gear, and then obviously the engine seized up. So the rear wheel wouldn't turn, and this, that, and the other. So I've cut through the chain with an angle grinder so I can push it around and stuff. The gears doesn't seem to be connected really, so I'm not sure whether it'll change gear or not in reality, because the gear selector doesn't seem to be attached to whatever it needs to be attached to. What do I believe this is? It's a difficult question. So I don't have the original US title for it. So I don't have like the date of manufacture or anything, and information is relatively hard. I have found a website. So it's a Harley Davidson, and at this time Harley Davidson partnered up with an Italian company, Aermacchi, and Aermacchi built bikes for Harley Davidson. So single cylinder, 2 strokes and 4 strokes, from kids size bikes and up. And I believe that so there's an Aermacchi website or forum that you could go on, and you'd have to register and you'd have to put the VIN number in, and then they would then come back and tell you what this is. So the VIN number and the engine number match. The engine number's down at the bottom of the crankcases, and the engine number starts with the digits SS. So SS meant that those bikes that had been manufactured with the VIN number SS had been exported from Italy to America, and so that's what this is. But now it says that in 1969 it was SS and 4 digits, and this has 4 digits. I've seen an example of a 1969, and it could well be a 69 Harley Davidson 350 Sprint. That's what I believe it is, but I could be wrong. It might be a 67. Just from the information that I found, that's what I think. So what can I tell you about it? I haven't got a key, I haven't got the title. I think it's a 69 Sprint 350. It's a 4-stroke road bike. It's got 7,500 miles on the clock. Whether that's a true reflection or not, I am not sure. The clock, as it stands at the moment, isn't connected to anything, so there's no headlight. Like I say, the engine's seized. Other than that, it looks quite like it would make a nice bike. It'd be a decent project, certainly not something that you'd see every day, and an interesting one to do. Probably quite nice to ride, really, I would think. There we go. Let's have a look at her and a closer look around so you can see the condition of the wheels and stuff. And then, yeah, we'll have it up on eBay tonight. So, I'm assuming someone has started looking into why it's seized, and so they've taken the points cover off. They've taken the clutch cover off. The clutch cover's now missing. The points cover's missing. Looks as though the clutch cover has this gap where the gear selector would kind of fit. I'm not sure why they have that like that. Must be a reason. it's a twin pipe bike. So if you look out of the exhaust manifold, it splits into two, and so you've got two pipes coming out of either side, one single cylinder. I know some bikes do that, but it always kind of amuses me, really. There's no air filter and no air box. That's not gonna, if this bike has been sat outside at all, that's just like a massive hole for water to seep through and get into the engine. That's probably what's happened. It would be nice to know if the gearbox is seized or not, but I can't, like I say, I can't, without doing a lot more work, I can't find that out very easily. Right hand side gear change, left hand side brake, so as old British bikes were, is what this is. The forks look to be in decent nick. Handlebars look to be in decent nick. Tent looks to be decent. Like I say, the frame and engine numbers are all present and correct and they match. Little bit rusty inside there, but not. I've seen a lot worse. Someone's obviously started stripping it to try to do something with it and not got very far. Front wheel, the chrome could do with redoing. The brake plate and the hub look to be decent. Like I say, the forks look decent as well. No headlight. There is wiring. Wiring going to and from the headlight, but it's going to need a full rewire, this bike. Yeah, what's there looks to be in reasonable condition. Obviously that engine needs sorting. Brake plate and the hub on the rear wheel look decent. Again, the rear rim is going to need re-chroming. More wiring to be done again. Overall, you know, it's the majority of it's there, and it looks quite nice. It's a cool looking bike, and definitely, like I said before, you're not going to come across many of these. You're not going to find that you've restored it and there's a million others in this country, because there just will not be. Absolutely not. Cool thing. Shame about the engine, but be a nice resto project for you. So what I believe it is a 1969 Harley Davidson 350 Sprint. Like I say, could be wrong about the 69 bit, but just from what I read, I believe that that's what it is. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just search Phoenix Motos.